Today's recipe is inspired by the Kikai-powered warrior himself, Kaito's dad, Hakaizer. With a multi-layered dessert like this, why not homage this real cool character to wrap up this month's Villains Homemade? I present to you Hakaizer's Berries and Cream Trifle.
Choose Rhino.
So for our first layer, we're adding some chopped Oreos. Pretty self-explanatory, but for anyone that needs to know how to do that, grab some Oreos and a knife and go to town. Carefully, of course. Alternatively, you can just crush them with your hand or in a bag. Here you can see our attempt at adding an X in the front to homage the X on Hakaizer, but it didn't work out, so please just ignore that.
Next, we're adding some angel food cake. How do we make angel food cake? We didn't. We just got some from the store, which we just cut into some more manageable pieces. Feel free to bake a sponge cake or switch it out for pound cake. You'll notice trifles are super lax with the layers. Fill it with whatever suits your taste buds. Just take this one as a guide. Once you have your layer of cake, we're now going to add some berries.
For our berries, we chopped about 3.5 cups of strawberries, quartered or halved depending on the size. Then added about a little less than a cup of raspberries. To that, we're adding half a cup of granulated sugar and the juice of 1 lemon. Mix to incorporate and set aside. It'll develop a nice berry syrup as well. Next, we're adding Creme Anglaise. For this, we didn't think people would be making Creme Anglaise at home, so if you want to see us actually make it, let us know below or look up a recipe on the YouTubes. For this layer, you can easily switch it out for a custard, pudding, yogurt, you get the idea. Once you have this layer done, sprinkle some more Oreo crumbs before adding your whipped cream.
We made ours fresh, but you can easily get yours from a can, and Cool Whip is cool too. Just make sure you have a generous amount to spread around.
Now, we're adding some berry puree. Very easy. To a blender, 1.5 cups of strawberries, 1/4 cup of frozen raspberries, 1/4 cup of fresh raspberries, and 3 teaspoons or a tablespoon of white granulated sugar. Blend until smooth, and if you notice you have a bunch of seeds like we did, pour it in a separate bowl through a strainer. You can repeat this process as many times as you'd like, but once was enough for us.
Get a real nice layer of your puree, and then basically just repeat the process again. Cake, berries, cream, crumb, whip.
At this point, the trifle was too tall for the second camera, but we managed to catch the spillage.
Once you have the last layer of whipped cream, decorate the top to your liking.
We just added some berries, Oreo crumbs, and whipped cream. And voila! Hakaizer's Berries and Cream Trifle. Overall, a tasty dessert fit for a family of 12. It's kind of like a gigantic parfait or a fruity tiramisu. Take out the cake and you get a 5-layer dessert dip. Would recommend if you ever want to impress at a friend's or family event. Sophia is a strawberry person, so she liked it way more than I did. I thought it was okay. Giving this recipe a big old Zenkai Zenryoku Cannon stamp of approval. I know this recipe might be a bit too ambitious for some, but we really wanted to end Villains Homemade on a big note. Feel free to make smaller versions of these, and if you do, post it on social media and tag us at PronghornHeroes with the hashtag VillainsHomemade. Thank you all for the continued support. Happy Halloween. We will see you next month for a fall-themed Heroes Homemade. See you in the next video, Toku heads. Take care.